Hi everyone, welcome to the channel and my name is Manish Tiwari. So in today's video we are going to talk more about the resume tips and interview preparation tips too. So this particular video is going to be focused on tips towards your resume, towards your interview preparation. And when we talk about the resume, we are going to specifically talk in detail about the resume preparation and how can you optimize your resume, correct? I see a lot of resume, a lot of calls are getting scheduled for that from you guys. And on that, I used to respond, I used to interact with them, a lot of people. And I see there is one common thing on which I want to talk about, and few generic things also we will talk in detail. So let's understand the tips on the resume side one by one, and along with that I'm also going to talk about the interview preparation tips, how you can prepare yourself in a better way, how can you easily crack your interview. So the kind of knowledge, the kind of information what we share across our boot camp, so similar kind of tips I'm going to pass on here as well, and obviously the detailed interview questions and their answer we discuss in our bootcamp too. So let's start that thing. So the kind of resume what you should create and the kind of resume which will be more impressive when you are creating for yourself. First you go with Microsoft Word. Don't utilize any application like the Intelligent CV or any other kind of applications which are already available in the market. So the better is that you go with your Microsoft Word, you create your simple, neat and clean resume, and your resume should start with like your name, then your email ID, contact number, and if you want to mention your designation, so you can mention your designation too. So it should be in the middle of the page, correct? So just considering that it's a A4 size page, correct? So you see this A4 size page, and in the this particular page, uh, you can just visualize it. I'm not just sharing the screen, so you can just visualize it. And if for your sample resume, you can find out on the channel as well. And if you want, you can just contact to me. I mean, I will be sharing your sample resume too. So this is what we provide actually. So when I'm talking about the resume tips, I'm particularly talking about how can you create your impressive resume. So write down your name in the middle of the page, then your email ID, then your contact number, and after that start your career objective, you can say, or your professional objective, whatever the terminology best suits best to you. You can write down professional objective, and then you can write down like what is your professional objective. So that I do have overall 3.5 or 5.8 years of experience, whatever the number of experience you do have, that number of experience you can write down. And in that professional objective only, you can write down that what you want and what kind of skills you do have. So that try to write down your professional objective in that way. It will maximum go for 3 to 4 lines, that's it. After that you start with the technical skill segment. What I see the kind of issue in multiple resume, that people start writing professional experiences, the projects, and detail a lot about the your experience, and the technical skills are in the bottom. So if I go through your resume and if I check the resume, I'm not able to figure out that how many number of experience you do have, what kind of a skill set you do have, what kind of tools and technology you have utilized. So for that I have to check out the complete resume. So the better is that your resume should be telling one by one, correct? Step by step it should be explaining that what all you know, and that will help your interviewer also to start with your interview and understand the things, then go in the next step one by one. So your name, your email ID, contact, then your professional summary in 3 to 4 lines, then your technical segment, and in technical skills you have to write down according to your JD as well. So if you are appearing for the DevOps profile, correct? So in the DevOps profile, you know that cloud is the kind of important thing. You have to go from the cloud, either AWS, GCP or Azure, whatever you are comfortable with. So when we talk about the cloud, you write down your technical skill section, then you write down cloud as a first row, you can say, and against that cloud column you maintain the number of cloud whatever you know, AWS, GCP and Azure. Along with that, in bracket, you can write down your services. Like if you are writing cloud colon AWS and then in the AWS section, you can write down EC2, VPC, RDS, S3, IAM, VPC, Lambda function, API gateway, SNS, CloudWatch. These are the kind of services which are kind of basic. So at least you should mention 8 to 10 services which are popular kind of thing, correct? Like your EKS, Route 53, CloudWatch, Lambda function, API gateway, SNS, IAM, S3, VPC, correct? So these kind of services you should mention. Second thing is that you have to go for second tool, you can say containerization, correct? So for that you can write down the Docker. Third, container orchestration tool. Against that you will be writing your Kubernetes. Fourth, ISC tool. Against that you will be writing Terraform or CloudFormation. In the similar way, you can go for other tech stacks as well, like APM tools, your programming languages, correct? So that way you need to summarize your technical skills. After that, you have to go for your professional experience. That is your third segment of your resume. And all of these things should go with your, I can say this Microsoft Word only. You do not have to go for any other application. That will look more neat and clean, the Microsoft Word resume, correct? So the third thing is that after the technical section, you are going for the professional experience, and then you start with your, if you want to mention your organization name, mention your organization name, your project if you want, and then against that mention your timeline. So in the left you will be mentioning like ABC as a company, then your designation, SRE, DevOps, whatever you have worked upon or whatever you want to mention. Against that, in the right side, you mention the timeline that you have worked from 2021 to 2023 or like whatever the timeline is there, correct? Just a sample I mentioned. So that way you can mention the timeline, and within this professional experience now start highlighting your statements like you worked on the tools, you developed the Terraform modules, you developed on the pipeline side, you handle 30 number of customers, you handle 100 number of customers, whatever you want to mention, start mentioning from here. And the important thing is that your each and every statement should get started with adjective, like you developed, you managed, you maintained, you integrated, correct? So these kind of keywords should be there. So these are the kind of tips what you can say which is very much helpful to optimize your profile and to create your resume too. And this will lead you to get selected at reputed organization, including your well-known service-based organization, well-known product-based organization. And this kind of resume has already helped a lot of candidates to get placed in Persistent, you can say, or the micro, you can say the MasterCard, you can say the American Express, you can say JP Morgan, you can say Accenture, you can say, so Deloitte, EPAM, and there are other companies too. So the more your resume will be kind of neat and clean, the more chances will be there for getting selected. Everything will look neat and clean, correct, and overnight as well. So that's the kind of tips towards your resume preparation. Towards the interview preparation, let's talk about the thing what we provide, the bootcamp. And the bootcamp is really a kind of premium content what we have been providing, and it's not like that we are just providing it. This is a kind of easy to go, you can say, the moment when your interview is scheduled, you can easily go half an hour just before your interview or an hour before your interview, and you can prepare from the scratch. So just suppose that you have already gone through the DevOps training, you all have already gone through the DevOps course, and now your interview is scheduled and you want to revise the things. So we provide concrete and complete things at same time. So you can easily go through all kind of questions like troubleshooting, generic, day-to-day activity, AWS, Kubernetes, Terraform, CI/CD, DevSecOps, Linux, Git, each kind of questions and their detailed answers we are providing. So the kind of content what we are providing, that has also helped a lot of candidates. I can say approx 3 to 5,000 of 5,000 working professional across the globe from the different country like Singapore, or you can say the Ireland, and obviously from the India too. So this is a kind of premium content. If you want to avail, if you want to prepare yourself and you want to just switch your organization now, and you are looking to join early into your next organization in the early month of your 2026, since 2026 is 2025 is about to end, Either if your interview is aligned, you can avail that now, or you can go for your next interview as well. So feel free to reach out on the number which is in the description, and you can drop your queries and we will respond you back. Thank you so much, and feel free to drop your comment if you want any particular topic on which we should create another video. Thank you.